I want to pick up on that for a moment because a big deal out there is capital gains tax. Should there be a second Biden administration, I think it would actually destroy the economy and put Americans further at odds with each other. You think this is a friction right now? The idea, part of this is to impose a minimum income tax on the wealthiest taxpayers, and it's based on what they're saying is preferential treatment for unrealized gains. But here's the thing. They say the rationale is that these gains benefit high wealth taxpayers and exacerbates income and wealth disparities. So they claim that reforms to this would actually reduce economic disparities amongst Americans and raise revenue. But what this is, it's a race tax. The proposal points out that greater white ownership of homes, stocks, and businesses is inherently unfair. So they would tax certain incomes at 25% minimum. Also, they would include unrealized capital gains. So if you have something you bought but never sold, they're going to tax it. It's nuts and it's bogus. By the way, it does nothing for black people other than to suggest that they themselves can do nothing for themselves, except that maybe government. Government will go out there if you give them the ability to and take from someone and give it to you. But we know the government won't even do that. They're the worst middleman of all time. You could put a redwood tree inside a giant chipper. The government chipper, you know what comes out on the other end? A 2x4. They gouge up all the money and they just front. So all I'm telling you is that this deal will promote sloth, it will flame internal anger and strife, and the antithesis of what America is all about, our ethos of being growth and freedom.